Hey everyone! Do you remember the stunning and talented black actresses who ruled the screens in the 80s and 90s? They were icons of beauty and style. But where are they now? Are they still in the spotlight, or have they taken a different path? Their behind-the-scenes stories, unexpected transformations, and untold secrets will leave you amazed. Join us as we uncover their journeys and see where life has taken them. Gabrielle Union, the tragedy of assault and her resilient journey to healing. Gabrielle Union, the talented actress known for her roles in Bring It On, 2000, and Being Mary Jane, has always appeared in the public eye as strong and full of energy. However, few know the horrific nightmare she once faced. In 1992, at just 19 years old, Gabrielle was assaulted while working at a shoe store. This traumatic event changed her life forever, but it also marked the beginning of her journey to recovery, one filled with incredible strength and resilience. Despite the brutality of the assault, Gabrielle used all her strength to remember the details of the attacker, which helped the police catch him. The attacker was sentenced to 33 years in prison. However, the impact on Gabrielle didn't end with the conviction. She was left to cope with nightmarish flashbacks and enduring PTSD, which haunted her for years after the assault, making it feel like she could never escape the shadows of her past. But Gabrielle refused to let her past define her. Instead of succumbing to the pain, she sought help and began a journey of therapy and healing. She participated in counseling sessions where she learned how to face her trauma and heal herself. Realizing that she had the power to control her life again helped her slowly rebuild and emerge stronger than ever before. Today, Gabrielle Union is not only a successful actress, but also a happy mother alongside her husband, NBA star Dwyane Wade, and their daughter. She has become a symbol of strength and resilience, inspiring millions of women worldwide. Gabrielle proves that no matter how dark or challenging life may seem, everyone has the ability to stand up and rewrite their own story. What are some methods that have helped you overcome challenges in your life? Or what sources of inspiration have kept you strong during difficult times?
Instagram.
Did he?
And, yeah. And what changes have you two made to strengthen your relationship in year 10?
I mean, year 9. Well, because he talked about having cancer, kidney cancer.
Yeah.
And you don't really understand the impact of a diagnosis like that on the family, on your marriage, and your lives. And it changes everything. And we each had to figure out how to give grace and how to receive it at the same time, which neither of us had been very good at before.
Vivica A. Fox, Toxic Love, and the Financial Crisis that almost ruined her career. Vivica A. Fox was once one of the most successful African-American actresses in Hollywood, famous for blockbuster films like Independence Day, 1996, and Kill Bill, 2003. But behind the glitz and glamour was a story of tragedy, a toxic relationship, financial ruin, and a fierce battle for survival. Vivica's journey from the peak of her career to the brink of destruction is a testament to the fragility of success and the extraordinary strength needed to rebuild everything when it seems like all is lost. In 2003, Vivica began an infamous relationship with rapper 50 Cent. What started as a highly anticipated power couple quickly turned into a public battle full of accusations and insults. 50 Cent called her obsessive, while Vivica fired back with equally harsh words. This back-and-forth drama lasted over a decade, becoming a constant topic of media buzz and impacting both her career and personal life. However, the toxic relationship wasn't the worst part of Vivica's life. In 2007, she faced a major financial crisis when she was hit with a tax bill amounting to hundreds of thousands of dollars. her career plunged into chaos, and Vivica nearly went bankrupt. From being an A-list star, she had to sell her million-dollar mansion and take on small roles just to make ends meet. Despite these overwhelming challenges, Vivica didn't give up. She made a comeback on reality TV, wrote a memoir sharing her struggles, and returned to the industry with a new role as a producer and director. Today, Vivica A. Fox is not just an actress, but a symbol of resilience and determination. Someone who has rebuilt everything, from her career to her personal life. Her story serves as an inspiration to anyone facing adversity, proving that even when everything falls apart, we can still rise and keep moving forward. Angela Bassett, the tragedy after her defining role and her spectacular comeback. Angela Bassett, one of the most powerful and talented black actresses in Hollywood, has built an impressive career with many standout roles. However, after her defining role in What's Love Got to Do with It, 1993, she didn't get to enjoy the spotlight that many thought she deserved. Instead, she faced an invisible punishment from the very industry she had dedicated her youth to. In 1993, Angela portrayed legendary singer Tina Turner, undergoing extreme weight loss and grueling training to authentically capture Tina's tumultuous life. Her powerful performance left audiences and critics in awe, but when the Oscars came around, the award went to Holly Hunter for The Piano, leaving Angela with an unexpected loss. Following the Oscar defeat, Angela faced a Hollywood that seemed to turn its back on her. Contracts for major blockbuster films disappeared, and quality scripts no longer came her way. The reason? She dared to turn down a role as the lover of a white actor, an act of bravery that came with a hefty price during a time when racial biases were deeply embedded in the industry. Not only was she forgotten, but she also became a victim of a Hollywood system that wasn't welcoming to those who challenged unspoken barriers. However, Angela didn't give up. In 1995, she made a powerful return with Waiting to Exhale, a film that broke barriers and became a major hit, grossing $81.6 million at the box office. The iconic car-burning scene became a symbol of empowerment for women who had been betrayed, a powerful image for anyone who wanted to rise after being knocked down. This was proof that Angela's resilience and talent had allowed her to overcome adversity and rebuild her career. 3 decades later, those who once turned their backs on Angela Bassett had no choice but to recognize her talent and strength. With her role in Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, 2023, she became the first Marvel actress ever nominated for an Oscar and was honored with a Lifetime Achievement Award. A powerful statement that Angela Bassett didn't just survive Hollywood, she conquered it. The challenges and losses she faced only molded her into an unshakable icon, proving that her perseverance, effort, and talent are undeniable.
They passed away last May, but a month before, maybe, or 2 months before, she actually wrote the tribute for you for your Time 100 piece. Tina wrote it for you. That had to feel amazing. Huh?
It truly does. She was just a force of nature, and as support. And just like her nature, because during the filming of it, no one could have been as supportive as she was.
Really?
If you can imagine, that was quite. Oh my gosh!
You
yes.
and Tina. Yeah. I mean, I read somewhere that
Nia Long, The Shocking Betrayal. After 13 years of happiness, Nia Long, an actress beloved for her roles in Boys and the Hood, 1991, Love Jones, 1997, and Big Mama's House, 2000, once had a fairy tale romance that lasted over a decade with NBA coach Ime Udoka. Starting in 2010, Nia and Ime were a power couple admired by both Hollywood and the sports world. They shared a son together and got engaged in 2015, though they never officially tied the knot. seemingly enjoying a picture-perfect relationship. However, in 2022, a scandal rocked their world and shattered everything they had built. Ime Udoka was caught in a compromising relationship with a female employee of the Boston Celtics, violating the team's strict policies. The news hit Nia like a gut punch. She was blindsided, as the investigation had been going on for months, and she had no idea of the betrayal happening behind closed doors. Immediately, Nia ended the relationship, leaving Boston with their son and choosing to remain silent as the media frenzy unfolded. Despite the deep pain, she didn't crumble. Instead, Nia gathered her strength and resilience, choosing to heal and focus on her own journey. In 2023, she made a powerful return to the screen with the film You People, showing the world that nothing, not even betrayal, could keep her down. Nia Long's story is a testament to her strength and resilience. Rather than letting the public scandal define her, she rose from the ashes of heartbreak and proved once again that she is a force to be reckoned with. Her career and personal growth continue to inspire those who witness her journey, reminding us all that even in the face of betrayal, there is always the possibility of renewal and triumph.
Kind of a sex symbol? The truth, are
Well,
you?
I would have to, I need to ask you that. What do you think?
Well, if I didn't talk to you on the plane, I must have had a bad day.
I thought you were going to say no.
No, I must have been delusional.
So I think the thing with me and hip-hop music, here's the deal. So I grew up in a time where, Puffy Combs was, running nightclubs in New York City, and Boys in the Hood was out, and Heavy D, and my beloved brother, who I...
Jada Pinkett Smith, 7 years of hiding a broken marriage. Jada Pinkett Smith is not only a talented actress, singer, and producer, but also one of the most influential women in Hollywood. For years, she and Will Smith were admired for what seemed to be a perfect marriage. However, in October 2023, Jada shocked the world by revealing that she and Will had been separated since 2016, a secret they had kept for 7 years. This revelation raised a major question. Why did they choose to hide the truth for so long? During those years, Jada and Will continued to appear together at events, showered each other with compliments in public, and even wrote books about marriage. The world believed they were still happily together, but the reality was far from it. This revelation also brought back memories of one of the most controversial moments in Oscar history, when, in 2022, Will Smith slapped Chris Rock live on stage after a joke about Jada. If they had been separated for so long, why did Will react so strongly? Was it an act of defending his ex-wife's honor, or an outburst of emotions from years of unresolved pain? Jada has also been at the center of relationship scandals. She publicly admitted to having an entanglement with singer August Alsina, a close friend of her son, Jaden Smith. When Alsina revealed their relationship in 2020, the news sent shockwaves through Hollywood. Jada and Will later discussed it on Red Table Talk, but many still wondered, was their marriage truly open, or was it a fractured relationship kept alive for the sake of appearances? Even after confirming their separation, Jada insists, "We are still family, just in a different way." She believes that she and Will share an unbreakable bond, even if they are no longer husband and wife in the traditional sense. But can Will Smith truly accept living in this gray area forever? Is Jada controlling the narrative to her advantage, while Will remains stuck in a love that no longer exists as it once did? What do you think? Are they genuinely happy with this arrangement? Risked it all for a role of a lifetime, but lost more than just her career. Lynn Whitfield wasn't just a stunning beauty. She was one of the most talented actresses of her generation. She reached incredible heights when she portrayed the legendary Josephine Baker in The Josephine Baker Story, 1991, a role that earned her a prestigious Emmy Award. But behind the scenes, she made heartbreaking sacrifices. To fully embody the role, Lynn lost over 30 pounds, spent months training in dance, and studied Josephine Baker's signature style from 1920s Paris. However, her boldest decision was agreeing to perform a full nude scene, an extremely risky move for a black actress at the time. Do you think Hollywood was ready to embrace such a powerful figure like her? Lynn's gamble paid off. The Josephine Baker story became a sensation, launching her into the spotlight and earning her comparisons to legends like Diahann Carroll and Lena Horne. But instead of opening doors to bigger film roles, Hollywood inexplicably turned its back on her. She was too beautiful, too strong, too captivating, a presence that the industry wasn't prepared to fully embrace. Just as quickly as she rose to fame, her film career stalled. Do you think Hollywood missed out on an actress who deserved an even bigger legacy? Refusing to fade into obscurity, Lynn pivoted to television, where she built an impressive second act. She delivered standout performances in Eve's Bayou, 1997, and later found mainstream success with Greenleaf, 2016 to 2020, cementing her status as a queen of the small screen. Television gave her the space to showcase her versatility and undeniable presence in ways that Hollywood had denied her. Looking back, do you think moving to television was the best choice for Lynn to continue shining? More than 30 years after her Emmy win, Lynn Whitfield remains an icon, not just of beauty, but of resilience and strength in an industry that often overlooks black talent. Her story is a powerful reminder that real talent can never be silenced, no matter how hard the system tries. But has Hollywood truly changed? Do you think black actresses today have more opportunities than Lynn did in her prime?
We thought it would translate to marriage, so we left Budapest and went to London and got married. I was kind of Christian. I was still, doing whatever it was. Rose quartz, carry the energy, the rose quartz energy, the open heart energy. So I was doing all that, and he was Buddhist. He was one of those chanting people, which was so odd to me. And he was like, yang, ring, gong, king, gong, and then the gong and the bong, and he's doing all this stuff. And he walks upstairs and he says, there's a little spirit.
Regina King. The heartbreaking loss of her only son. Regina King is more than just an award-winning actress. She's a trailblazer. With an Academy Award, 4 Emmy wins, and a career that has helped redefine black excellence in Hollywood, she has long been an inspiration. But in the midst of her greatest success, she was struck by an unimaginable tragedy, the loss of her only son. Ian Alexander Jr. wasn't just her child, he was the center of her world. Their bond was unbreakable, so much so that Ian had the words "unconditional love" tattooed on his arm as a tribute to his mother. To the world, he was a talented musician and a bright young man with a promising future. But behind the smiles, he carried a pain that no one could see. In January 2022, just days after celebrating his 26th birthday, Ian took his own life. Have you ever wondered how even those who seem happiest can be battling their darkest moments in silence? Regina was devastated. She withdrew from the spotlight, canceling all projects and grieving in private. For over a year, she remained out of the public eye, struggling to navigate life without her son. It wasn't until March 2023 that she finally spoke out, saying, "I'm trying to keep going. Ian will always be a part of me." Her pain was raw, but her words carried the strength of a mother determined to honor her son's memory. Can you imagine the resilience it takes to return to life after such an unbearable loss? Though the wound will never fully heal, Regina King continues to move forward, embodying strength, perseverance, and grace. she remains a powerful force in Hollywood, proving that even in the face of tragedy, one can still rise. But her story also serves as a painful reminder of the silent battles many face. Do you think Hollywood does enough to support mental health awareness, especially for young black men like Ian?
This is the first Oscar and nomination for Regina King.
Halle Berry. Even an Oscar couldn't save her career. Halle Berry made history in 2002 when she became the first African-American woman to win the Academy Award for Best Actress. Her emotional acceptance speech, with tears streaming down her face, sent shockwaves through Hollywood, marking a historic moment in the industry. Critics hailed her as the Meryl Streep of her generation, and a golden future seemed to lie ahead of her. However, reality proved to be far harsher than anyone could have anticipated. Just 2 years later, Halle Berry's career took a nosedive with the release of Catwoman, 2004, a cinematic disaster with a $100 million budget that only grossed $82 million worldwide. Worse still, she won a Golden Raspberry Award for Worst Actress, a grim honor for the first-ever Oscar-winning actress to fall from grace in such a spectacular way. Her once-thriving career seemed to crumble before her eyes as she went from being Hollywood's queen to facing rejection from top directors and filmmakers, relegated to less significant roles. Despite the public fall from grace, Halle refused to give up. She fought to reclaim her career, making a notable return in The Call, 2013, where she showcased her acting chops once again. Her performance in John Wick 3, 2019, added a powerful punch to her resurgence, and she even took on the role of director with Bruised, 2021, showcasing her versatility and determination to stay relevant in the industry. However, no matter how hard she tried, Halle was never able to fully reclaim the golden era of her career before Catwoman. The challenges she faced serve as a reminder that even monumental success, like an Oscar, does not guarantee a lasting place at the top of Hollywood. Does this mean that we've seen the last of Halle Berry's golden years? Or will she continue to defy expectations and surprise us? What do you think?
The list goes on, but what they really don't know is that I really want you, Conan. They never once printed that.
Well, we're gonna go to commercial. When we come back, Andy will run the show. You and I will be gone.
Yeah.
I know. You know what's sad?
Vanessa Williams, the first Miss America to be stripped of her crown due to a shocking scandal. Vanessa Williams is not only a talented singer and actress, but also the first African-American woman to be crowned Miss America in 1983. Her victory was a groundbreaking moment in the history of beauty pageants, breaking racial barriers and introducing a new era in the way America viewed beauty. During her reign, Vanessa became a symbol of confidence and diversity. But just when she was at the height of her success, a scandal of epic proportions pushed her off her pedestal. In July 1984, Penthouse magazine revealed nude artistic photographs of Vanessa, taken when she was just 19 years old. These intimate photos were sold to the tabloids for a staggering $1 million, thrusting Vanessa into the center of a media storm. Within days, her corporate sponsors dropped her, and public backlash flooded in. Thousands of threats were sent to her, and she became the first, and so far the only, Miss America to be forced to give up her crown due to scandal. Not only did she lose her title, but Hollywood also blacklisted her, leaving her career in shambles. However, Vanessa Williams refused to let this disgrace define her. She rose above the scandal and rebuilt her career in music. In 1991, she released the album The Right Stuff, which went gold, and just a year later, her hit song Save the Best for Last topped the Billboard charts, selling millions of copies. These successes helped her reclaim her position in the entertainment world, even though she had once been labeled as the national disgrace. Vanessa didn't stop there. She also conquered both film and television. She starred in movies like Eraser, 1996, and Soul Food, 1997, and became a television icon with her role in Ugly Betty, 2006. 3 decades later, the Miss America organization publicly apologized to Vanessa Williams on live television, acknowledging the unfair treatment she had endured. Although they took her crown, they could never take away her dignity or inner strength. Vanessa Williams is not just a beauty icon, but also a model of resilience and courage. She proved that even when knocked down, the strength of the spirit and perseverance can help one rise above any challenge. What do you think of the way Vanessa Williams was treated? Do you feel the Miss America organization's public apology is enough to right the wrongs of the past? Whoopi Goldberg. The tragic and mysterious death of her secret lover. Whoopi Goldberg, the legendary actress who won an Oscar and is considered one of Hollywood's most powerful figures, has long been admired for her groundbreaking roles and career. Yet, little is known about the deeply personal and mysterious side of her life, particularly the tragic and enigmatic death of her secret lover, Frank Langella, in 1996. Their relationship, which was carefully shielded from the public eye, would later become one of Hollywood's most talked-about scandals. Whoopi and Frank first crossed paths on the set of Eddie in 1996, and what started as a professional connection quickly blossomed into a private romance. Their relationship, hidden from the prying eyes of the media, was described by Whoopi as deeply meaningful. She once shared, "No one understood me like Frank." However, their love story was tragically cut short. In early 1996, Frank Langella was found unconscious in his Manhattan apartment, and initial reports claimed his death was caused by heart failure. But soon after, rumors began swirling through Hollywood, casting a shadow of suspicion over the circumstances of his death. Some speculated that Frank's death was the result of drug use, while others suggested he had spiraled into despair over their secret relationship. More sinister theories emerged, with whispers of a possible murder plot or intentional harm. In the wake of his death, public attention turned toward Whoopi Goldberg. Gossip spread that she had broken up with Frank shortly before his passing, which allegedly contributed to his depression. Others speculated that powerful forces in Hollywood didn't want their relationship to be made public. Although an official medical examiner's report later confirmed that Frank Langella's death was from natural causes, many still believe the truth remains elusive. Whoopi, however, chose to remain silent, offering only a brief and poignant remark. "That day, I lost a part of myself." Since then, Whoopi has never remarried or publicly dated again, leaving the mystery of their relationship and Frank's death unresolved. What do you think of the rumors surrounding Frank Langella's death? Do you believe the mystery surrounding his passing will ever be fully solved? Or is it a part of Hollywood history that will remain forever unanswered?
If I had all the money in the world, I would not be here. Working person, you know? And my kid has to feed her family. You know, and my great-granddaughter has to be fed by her family. I know it's hard out there. We talk to people all the time who say, this is what's bothering me. But the thing that's bothering everybody should not be the thing that puts 85% of other people in.
Thank you all for watching today's video. The inspiring and challenging stories of actresses like Nia Long, Halle Berry, and Angela Bassett truly make us reflect on their strength, resilience, and determination. Despite facing numerous struggles, they've risen above it all, proving that nothing can bring them down. If you found these stories interesting and motivating, don't forget to leave your thoughts in the comments below and hit subscribe so you won't miss any future videos. Thank you again, and see you in the next one.